Welcome to the Honey Soul Child Bottega YouTube channel, where we explore the hidden realms of the soul, harness the power of energy shifts, and embark on a profound healing journey beyond religious beliefs. The channel are intended for entertainment purposes only, as the future is not set in stone. We encourage you to use the messages as guidance, taking what resonates and leaving what does not. Remember, your interpretation matters most, and you have the power to shape your own destiny. Soul rising, everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm your Chakra priestess, here to do a reading on project 25. It's definitely giving, give me a project check. Give me a hood rat check. Okay, anyways. So project 2025. So I am going to I do have some visuals for you all to take a look at what I'm going to break down for you all before we get to the reading. I just gotta put my laptop my laptop up here because it's a lot to be said. Okay. All right. So first things first, project 2025. It apparently, according to Google now, according to the Googles in the project 2025 website, it was established for 2022. So that was April of 2022. I'll look a little bit further to determine the actual date. But obviously, 2022 was 246, the year of 6, and then you add the 4 for the month of April, and that's 10, which comes out to the number 1, because of course the 0 cancels itself out. Also, let's see what else. Let's see if I can find the actual date of this project. Probably not. We're going to go based on 4/2022, okay, to say the least. Because I'm going to be doing some reading and looking at other content creators' videos about it as well. Because we all need to gain a sense of what is going on, and based on the information that I also present to you as well, this is definitely a time to look at what's about to happen, or what could happen, what could possibly happen. The budget for this project is $22 million. The director of this project, according to Google, is Paul Dans. Paul Dans is the director of 2025, and looks like he's the head of the foundation, which is the Heritage Foundation. That is the parent organization of 2025. The purpose, it states, to reshape the U.S. federal government to support the agenda of DT, number 45, if you catch my drift, okay? Hence 45, since DT was the 45th president, and could possibly be the 47th, but we'll see what comes before that. But since he was the 45th president, 45, 4 plus 5 equals 9. 9 signifies the ending of something, okay? Which I'll dive into that in the next slide. But as you can see on the screen, we have project 2025 broken down numerically. Okay, so project 2025. So I'm tapping into numerology. So numerically, as you can see, each number above each letter represents the numeric vibration according to each number, just like ABCs 1, 2, 3. Okay, so with project 2025, we got the letter P. It is the 16th letter of the alphabet, but 1 plus 6 equals 7. So it'll be the 7th number, because each double digit number, you reduce it down to a single digit. That is the rule for numerology. The R represents the letter number 18, which 1 plus 8 equals 9. Of course, the letter, I was about to say the letter 0. The letter O is the 15th letter, and it is reduced down to the number 6. 1 plus 5 equals 6. The letter J is the 10th letter of the alphabet, and that's reduced down to the number 1 because the 0 cancels itself out. The letter E is the 5th letter in the alphabet that does not need to be reduced down. So as the letter C is the 3rd letter of the alphabet that does not need to be broken down. The letter T is the 20th letter of the alphabet, and it needs to be broken down to the number 2, which the 0 is cancel itself out. All you do is add those numbers up and you get the number 33. Now the number 33 in numerology could represent the great healer, but with this being a whole nother agenda, if you know the energy of the 33, then you also catch my drift. But we're going to reduce that to the number 6 because 3 plus 3 equals the letter 6. 6 equals 6 is the number of balance. Okay, 6 is the number of balance. Now it also signifies roots and home as well. All right, so with that being said, just depending on what letter, but I'm giving you as much information I can with the letter 6. It represents balance, it represents harmony, it represents choice. As you can see with the major arcana in tarot, the number the Lover's card is the 6th card of the major arcana that deals with balance and harmony between a union. And then the Devil card is the 15th card in the major arcana deck, which 1 plus 6 equals 5. But with the Devil card, it does represent the shadow self, attachment, addictions, restrictions, and actuality. Okay, it holds the darker side of things. Okay, now with 2025, of course you add those numbers up. 2 plus 2 plus 5, because the 0 cancels out. It equals the number 9. Number 9, it represents the completion of a cycle in numerology. As I stated before, 45. 4 plus 5 equals 9. Trump was the 45th president, okay, during his 4-year time period from 2016 to 2020. Okay. Also, let's move forward to the universal year of 9. So the universal year of 9, because next year will be 2025, the universal year of 9, as I signify it, is the Uno year, because I'm referring to these years and what had transpired like a game, because it seems like we are playing a game here. Okay. Because I call this year, since it's the universal year 8, the Uno reverse, because what has been kept hidden is making its way back to the surface. It is unveiling, which leads to the year of 9 being Uno, meaning this is the last card on the table before the game is complete, right? So the universal year of 9 can signify the end of a cycle and completion. It can draw attention to what's coming to an end. It can also represent spiritual growth, compassion, universal love. So there's a good side and there's a bad side to the year of 9. Okay. Some say that people can approach these years with acceptance, compassion, and forgiveness, and may find it easier to let go and move on. Because I'm in a personal year of 9. So I'm like letting y'all know ahead of time what could transpire, okay? But we all have free will. Moving forward, it's a year to complete unfinished business, reach conclusions, and tie up loose ends. These actions will help you step into the next 9 years of your life without the pressure of unresolved matters of the past pulling you back. And as I'm doing this video on the 18th of July 2024, I did record a Saturn retrograde video not too long ago for the second time. So be on the lookout or check that video out as well during your leisure. Of course, the source is coming from Creative Numerology, and I do have my numerology book with me as well as a point of reference. And also the last one image I want to present you is the gematria aspect of Project 2025. If you all watch Call Me Kinfo, because that's my go-to person when it comes to numeric cipher, when it comes to the gematria game. As I type in 2025, we got the order number of 96, we got the reduction of 42, we got the reverse cipher of 111, and the reverse reduction of 48. All right, so that's some numbers to keep in mind. The ordinal is at 96, and if you refer back to the first slide that I put, the first visual I put up for you all, we have the number 6 with the project number, and we have the number 9 with the 2025 aspect. So you can flip it, twist it however you want it, but the synchronicity is synchronizing right now. All right, now that I got that out the way, let's go ahead and get into this reading. I hope y'all are able to follow me thus far. All right, I need my sticky, my paper sticky. This is to prevent me from licking my fingers. Okay, get you this stuff to prevent yourself from licking your fingers when you're dealing with paperwork or cards. So 2025, Project 2025, what it could be looking out for in 2025. Oh shoot, look at that endings card. It came out in reverse, and I acknowledge that as well. I was hoping that this card did not come out again. If you have not watched my Donald Trump videos reading, I encourage you all to do so, because this exact card came out for him. Now, I'll give you the guidance version once I get done deciphering this card, along with other information that came into mind that I want to put in this video. All right, so obviously we got the endings card, we got skull here. So as you can see, we have the skull here. It represents, you know, DEATH, right? And then we also have the 29 here. 2 plus 9 equals 11. 11 is a master number, okay? With the master number of 11, breaking down to the number 2, it deals with peacemaker, okay? Peacemaker energy and duality in relationships if you're dealing with 11, right? A little bit further, a little bit closer in this image, we have March and September, and then we have the 11, and then we have Friday. Now, I don't think September 11 is happening on a Friday, or there's, let me see if September 11th follows on a Friday. I don't think it does. No, it falls on a Wednesday. But of course, you have the 6th, the 13th, the 20th, and the 27th that are on a Friday. Those are the dates associated far as like Friday wise. Okay. Now, far as something that came into mind earlier this week after the Ronald Reagan attempt on DT, if you catch my drift, I was trying to figure out what happened in this time frame, as far as like what's the correlation between March. I don't know if y'all see that. Let me turn the light on so y'all see it better. Okay, we have March here, and we have September. Now we all know September 11th now. I'm not for sure if that happened on a Friday. When it did happen during that time period, I'll check my calendar on that and plaster it on the screen once I edit and stuff. But okay, so March 11th. I was trying to figure out what was the correlation with that. Well, March 11th, and thanks to kinfolk, because I was like, that March 11th and that September 11th is screaming out at me right now. And I got it. I got my answer. Hold on. Okay, so with March 11th, 2020, that signified the panorama, okay? That was the declaration of when the panorama started in the USA, okay? Now, September 11th, and that was during DT's time, okay? And keep in mind, this Project 2025 is happening during DT's time. Well, it's preparing for what's to come forward with DT time. Okay, now September 11th, we have not gotten to September 11th yet. That's why I am like, what is going to happen? What is going to unfold in around September 11th? So just be on the lookout on what happens in that particular date, because and I'm making note of what's happening during the Saturn retrograde as well as a public standpoint, because Saturn is associated with Capricorn. Capricorn is associated with the Devil card and the Major Arcana Tarot. Okay, and so Capricorn is the 10th zodiac sign, and that associates with public recognition, status, reputation, structure, all the things of the things. Meanwhile, we have abundance at the bottom of the deck for far as like 2025. So there's going to be some form of monetary gain behind this particular project. Okay, it may be amongst 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It may be split with 12 people, but that is just something to keep in mind. All right. Now, in the guidebook, it says skull appears when endings are at hand. It is a powerful symbol of mortality. But this card also symbolizes the circle of life, both endings and how those endings birth new beginnings. You could be experiencing the end of a relationship, job, or phase in your life. It's imperative that you give yourself space to grieve this ending. Allow time and space to accept it and process your emotions, whether it's welcome and has been a long time coming or sudden and unexpected. Change is often uncomfortable, but this symbol is urging you to look at endings with a different perspective. The plants pictured in growing from the skull vase on this card symbolizes the growth that can occur after the end. Endings act as a fertile ground for whatever you decide to plant next. Give yourself grace as you experience these transitions and prepare for a fresh start. Okay? Additional meanings for this card can mean mourning, grief, letting go, difficulties, or ending or accepting things that you cannot change. So please keep that in mind, folks. Now, Well, could be some hidden blockages with Project 2025. Whew, this is intense, y'all. All is flowing, victim energies, ignoring little details. So these three all came out at once. Usually I'll ask for one, but I'm gonna acknowledge these. Okay, so all is flowing. You are truly open for success, and the universe is supporting you. You are manifesting. So something is manifesting. Victim energies, victim mindsets keep you blocked energetically and emotionally. So practice forgiveness. Meanwhile, there is a little ignoring little details that can make a major difference. So there's some ignoring the details. Okay, there's a sign of insecurity and block sacral chakra. Okay, sacral chakra deals with emotions and feelings. It deals with changes and intimate relationships. So we got insecure shadow that was at the top. So there could be a lack of self-confidence, assurance, fragile, needing reassurance, or feeling inadequate. But everything you need is within you and can handle whatever the world throws at you. Meanwhile, we have the sacral chakra that's blocked with this particular project. So there's a sense of a lack of emotions. There's a lack of energy, creativity, and feeling manipulated. There is lack of emotions. There is a lack of, there could be some resistance to change as well. Let's see, what else are involved with the sacral chakra? Creativity blocks can play a factor into this matter. Far as like relationship wise, some people may undermine each other, or they may turn on each other in that capacity because of people not living up to their bargain or living up to their end per se. Let's see what else can play a factor into the sacral chakra region. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. I'm looking in my trusted book, y'all. The life lesson with the sacral chakra is to use emotions to connect with others without losing your identity, which that insecure card comes into play, and freely express creativity and healthy emotional reality. All right. So on a mental and emotional level, when it comes to block sacral chakra, it could dealing with guilt, blame, money, sex, power, control, creativity, ethics, honor, and relationships. Now, possible causes of energy blockages could be sexual abuse, or trauma, rape, or gender issues. Okay. Which again, that comes into play a lot in politics, with a lot of legislation regarding to gender identity and equality. Let me see what else comes out. So we're going to be on the lookout on what comes out for the sacral chakra. We got, I had sex with somebody, woo, that's enough to shake up a foundation. Invest your money wisely. Therapy and counseling recommended. I lied about the details. That's where that ignoring the details come into play. So it's been vocalized that people been lying about the details. At the top, refuses to take ownership and responsibility. So there'll be a lot of that come into play, and that will shake the foundation to its core. And closet racist or prejudice when it comes to personal power and self identity. Ooh, wow. Tell us how you really feel. Okay, what's the tea in this matter? We got stalker, watched being possessed. There could be some stalking and involve, like, you know, people watching, private investigators per se, spying on people, or it could be spying on the collective. We got child neglect, bad parenting, coming into a factor with this. Did a card just flip? Yep. In their head, overthinking, stress, and analyzing is going to cause people to be in their heads a lot, stressing, over analyzing stuff. They're good. There will be creeping involved, and getting screenshots proving facts regarding to a situation at hand. Let me get this last section of cards before we do the breakdown. Okay. Additional messages about 2025, Project 2025. We got the truth will come out. Oh, the truth will come out. Car. Not sure about that. But we got the 6-9 on there. We got the 6-9 on there. 6-9. Somebody may be getting a car out this. It's been manifested. Protection. Oh, there it is. Friendships. Friendships is going to be challenging on that manner. Friendships is going to play a challenge already. Okay. They've been manifesting it. They've been protecting it. But the truth will come out soon. That's why people been stalking, creeping, and getting evidence. Okay. All right. What's going on at the root? Hello? Shoot. Girl, what is going on with my volume, child? Okay, there you go. All right. I had to get some animal crackers now. Because we eating around here, okay? We eating around here. Let's see what's going on at the sacral. Why is there 2 cards coming out? Oh, God. I don't feel like doing all that. I need 1 card. Thanks. We got, okay. Dang, I need to clean my ear out. My knuckles, I need to put some lotion on too. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Root, sacral, solar plexus, heart. Ooh, no growth, child. And we got the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. It was in the reverse. I'll acknowledge it in the reverse too. But let's go ahead and get down to this. All right. All right. First things first. We have creation and judgment in reverse. Excuse me. At the bottom of the deck. Okay. Woo. This is a lot. This is a lot. So the judgment in the reverse is self-doubt. It's all about self-doubt and refusal of self-examination. Since this is a crown chakra card, seems like at the root when it comes to the foundational structure of this particular project, there is a sense of self-doubt and or the refusal of self-examination. In other words, basically ignoring the little details, because someone is going to refuse to take responsibility of this, because there is some form of betrayal because of this notion here, someone having sex with somebody, which leads to the creeper card coming out, the stalker card, and folks gaining evidence, gaining proof, okay, and it's leading this person to be in their head a lot. Meanwhile, even though it was created, right, even though this project was created for the betterment of, what did I say? For the purpose of the U.S. federal government. Dang, I gotta go back and see what I said. My mind is going in warp speed right now. To reshape, there we go, to reshape the federal government to support the agenda of DT right here. That's what that's about. But there's some self-doubt on there, which will lead to these two things to come about. Okay. Oh, dang. I said I was going to move forward. Hold on. I said I was going to get... Let me get the other three. What's going on at the throat? What's happening at the throat? Okay, we got the Temperance coming out. Came out sideways, so I acknowledge that way. We got Release at the third eye. And Rejection at the crown. So, obviously, God is not having it. Obviously, God is not having it. Okay. I do see that there is more crown chakra cards on here. So this is a divine, this is divine intervention. I'm not going to say it's divinely orchestrated to a certain degree, but it's divine intervention per se. All right, shoot. So it's being clarified by the Two of Coins. There's been planning and execution. With planning and execution with poor choices, commitment, overcommitment, disorganization. All right. Along with, shit, I got this in the, got this whole deck in reverse. Meanwhile, we got the divine feminine. So maternity is going to affect the motherhood, the pregnancy, the nurturing qualities and aspect, okay, in this matter. Hence, peep the red in this image. So it's affecting with the plan and the execution that's coming into play. Is going to affect the nurturing aspect on building solid foundational roots for the greater good, along with its going to affect, dang, I need to zoom out in this too. It's going to affect maternity. Let's see if I can zoom out. I'm going to do it right here. There you go. Okay. And then we have achievements at the bottom. Oh, well, we got 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There is a sense of pride and joy with this particular project that has been formulated, but we're gonna see further along in this reading, even though it's already screaming out alarms about that God is not having it. Okay, the divine counsel is not having it. Let's see what else. We got the prayer card here present in the sacral region. So, people may be deciding whether to go continue with the simple life or moving to the city life. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade type of vibe with it. Let me see. Now, child neglect, that falls into the sacral chakra region. As stated before, friendships may play a factor into that. Let me clarify this. Okay, it's being clarified with the 10 of coins in the reverse for the love of money. Oh, old money. Look, the aspects of this card is saying old money, married for money, bankrupt, contracts, inherited, family feud, money concerns, and financial gains or losses. All those factors going to come into play with that. They've been manifesting this, right? But we got the Fool card with new beginnings as being a challenge for it, or the fear of the unknown that comes into play with that. This is how the collective will probably feel about this matter. But it brings about a thirst for knowledge with the collective. It's having the collective to do their research, okay? Is having folks do their research to come to their own conclusion on this matter. Moving forward, we got the dissipating card here. So as you can see here, even though the solar plexus region is considered in alignment, you do have a woman here that is sitting down. She's wearing the color blue. Blue is giving throat chakra for me. Okay. So she is sitting down. She is basically content where she is at, along with watching TV. That's, reminds me of either Sherlock Holmes or Inspector Gadget. Someone is investigating something. And then you have this canary bird here. So canary birds or just a yellow bird, it just signifies like a message coming through. Now, we got this, though, that came out. So I'm sliding that right there. They're content on being this matter, as you can see. When it comes to the power and control, the willpower and control of this project, they don't mind. Let's clarify this. We got the 5 of Wands that's coming into play with personality clashes. As I said, there will be some betrayal. There could be some betrayal along the way. Personality clashes maybe between 5 people, with arguing or having to lose the opportunity. There could be some misunderstandings, people turning their backs. The list goes forward because of a fresh start that's going to set the tone for this matter. That's going that's a fresh start that they will definitely move forward with, that they will take action with it full force. Okay. Meanwhile, the challenge for this matter of Eight of Cups, lead to people walking away from the situation, either moving on from the situation, cutting ties, loose ends. As like I said before, the 9 represents the completion of cycles. And then we have the Lover's card at the bottom of the deck. As I stated, the Lover's card in the beginning of the reading. So, boom. It's going to play a factor into relationships, friendships to be exact, since that came out. Okay. Now growth is in the reverse. So there is no room for growth is at the heart of it. There's no growth there. Let's see what comes out. It's going to stunt the U.S. government for sure, or basically the citizens of the U.S. is going to be very stunt progress, like standstill. With the King of Coins, with the ultimate provider, Virgo towards Capricorn, specifically Capricorn, I think this is the sign here. With the ultimate, that is the ultimate provider. It could be a male figure that is over the age of 40, or it could be someone that exudes this particular quality. With the Sun card, it's an announcement. It's going to bring some sense of optimism. With the Knight of Cups being having emotional fulfillment. So there will someone is going to benefit from this matter. It may stunt the growth on other folks, but someone is going to have some type of emotional fulfillment as the breakdown unfolds in this matter. Okay. Now with it'll be emotionally fulfillment, because you know the heart chakra deals with emotional healing. So this, whoever is this person is, it may be Donald Trump, but it could be someone else within the organization that also hold these qualities that brings about, they'll have a sense of emotional fulfillment, like they feel vindicated they feel vindicated. Now the Temperance card, it came out sideways. So the Temperance card is Sagittarius energy. But you also see this angel here. It's a root chakra card. So regarding to the foundation, it's been spoken about regarding to the foundation that it'll be like equal reciprocity. But with this, like there'll be some form of checks or balances. But with it coming out sideways, I beg to differ on that. Let's see. Now in this particular deck, this Temperance card, because it's in the mastery phase, it's supposed to bring a sense of mastery and when it comes to balance. But in this particular deck, it's talking about knowing what your goals are, allowing it to flow, or guiding others fulfillment. So it's about speaking about knowing what your goals are and allowing it to flow in motion. So it's been vocalized on how this project could benefit the collective. Oh, am I still rolling? Oh, okay. Goodness. We got the Five of Swords coming out, so there'll be a shift of energy. Like an unexpected surprise. Mentally, there'll be the collective. It'll be a mental shift all amongst the collective. As you can see here, you see this person here, and then you see this individual. He has roses, but is behind his back. Like, you can tell this person is withholding their withholding information, or withholding their emotions, or their hidden agendas, hidden motives to this person before they really reveal what they have behind their back. You know what I'm saying? Following through that, we got the Emperor card, so I'm referring that to Trump. the DR, number 45 in this matter. With the Three of Swords at the bottom, we got a deep emotional pain that comes forward with that. So DT may experience a couple of disappointments in this matter because of the shift of energy, but we'll see. That will lead to some sort of either misunderstanding or some form of grief. Of course, he's not regarding to the relationship matter. Okay, and I believe this is the sign of Saturn, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I believe that is the sign of Saturn. Hold on. It is. We have Saturn in, we got Saturn in Libra energy. So there'll be a sense of grief within the relationship between him and somebody, maybe a woman, how it's depicted on the picture. But there will be some sense of disappointment or a sense of loss within the relationship, possibly regarding to his either within the foundation of this group, that with this group, with Project 2025, or within his own family unit. Okay, then we have the Release card here, present with the third eye chakra. So regarding to the collective using their discernment in this matter, it needs to be released. Divine, well, yeah, this is the Crown chakra card. So the it's being advised for the collective to release, let the emotions flow, put an end to the situation, put an end to this particular project. Okay, put a stop to this matter. Because money has been invested in here. I'll put this in between this two. And counseling and therapy is needed. So seems like this particular Emperor is needing a recommendation to go to counseling and therapy with whatever encountering he may dismantlement that he may encounter, an ending of a situation. It could be an end of a marriage, it could be end of a campaign, it could be an end of it could be ending of a partnerships within this organization, or within his inner circle. The list goes on, but friendships are being signified in this matter on a love aspect, but it's between the friendships, the business, and I'm gonna say marriage too. Okay. It's being clarified by the Five of Coins, being feel left out. So there's going to be in a sense of being feeling left out in the cold, because we have a breakup in here, financial ruin, harsh conditions, being alienated, rejection, which is that next card behind. There is going to be a sense of rejection, along with some blocked obstacles with the Chariot card, of lack of direction, and there could be some coercion that comes into play in this matter. And then we also have the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck, needing for him to stay focused, or needing there's a need to mentally stay focused on the goal. At the top, we got the lunar eclipse, a deep emotional cleanse with about 3 month time span, a new cycle, a new emotional cycle, things coming clearly, or seeing things clearly, along with endings. So that's another clear indication something is about to end, okay, in this matter. Some people gonna start flipping on each other like clockwork, okay. And then we have the rejection card here, present at the crown chakra region. So obviously divine is not having it. He may experience rejection amongst the collective, with his peers, the foundation group, with the Nine of Coins connected to nature. He may get the fence on this. Especially when there's money involved, because look, money was invested in this. We got the Hierophant coming out again, because it's going against tradition, is dealing with rulers and leaders. The rulers and leaders is going to be a challenge. Marriage is going to be challenged. I just said that. Conforming and institutions will be challenged in this matter, and people's faith is going to be challenged in this as well. We also have the Seven of Wands coming out at the bottom. Is not signifying everything is not what it seems on a mental standpoint. Again, betrayal. So people turning their backs on each other, strategically cheating, planning, lying, scheming. What was said before? It's been vocalized. That lied about the details, child. It has been vocalized that been lying about the details. Okay? So, we just gonna have to keep a close eye on things. And I'm going to get some closing messages. This is going to be a long-ass reading, y'all. I can already tell. What lessons could the collective could learn with Project 2025? What is Project 2025 bringing to the table for the collective? Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. Okay. How can the collective move forward in this matter, or grow from this matter? Leadership. So I'm gonna say new leadership, or putting, let's see, 8 + 1, that equals 9 again. So closing loose ties with leadership, with the red signifying here, because without a strong foundation within the organization, it is bound to crumble in any given time. And focus on and the collective need to focus on themselves for the greater good. What will bring about balance and harmony for the collective? Do what is best for the collective, and cut ties with leadership. Or whatever you believe, or whatever, how should I word this? Whatever If you think the big G is for the collective, think again. Okay, think again, because the collective needs to trust and accept the inner voice that will always guide them correctly. So trust the process. Well, not I don't want to say trust the process with this particular project, but trust that everything will. There is a light at the end of the tunnel as long as we are able to empathize with each other and gain a sense of community and band together and do what is best for humanity. Then yes, the trust and things will start to follow through in place as well. I might get one of these cards in this deck too. And I have to say this, y'all. This election season, it reminds me of the actual movie, The Campaign. Comment down below if y'all watched that movie before, The Campaign. That's what it really reminds me at this moment. The Campaign. Okay. And closing message for the collective when it comes to Project 2025. Whew, I know this is a long reading. Oh my gosh. We got soul group and career transition. Visionary at the bottom of the deck. So it says, soul group, you are getting ready to unite with members of your soul family. Oh, look, 45. Career transition. Your soul is yearning for a career aligned with passion and purpose. So find your soul group, okay? And because it's waiting out there for you. Find your tribe. And if you are on the side of a career transition, if you feel in your heart that it is time to move on, that aligns with your passion and purpose, do it. Okay? But do it strategically. Have a plan before doing that. I'll say that because people will say, if you go ahead and do it, have some plan, even if it's small. Have a plan with tangible steps to go along with that. But with that being said, that concludes my reading with Project 2025. Feel free to comment down below in the comment section what y'all think about this message politely, okay? Politely give your thoughts, okay? I try to make this channel a safe space for people to express their feelings, but not or express their thoughts, because we can agree to disagree on things, but don't make it to where it's harsh, okay? But yeah, let me know down in the comment section below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Tap that notification bell so you know the next time I upload a video. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next one.